What is up, everyone? Welcome to Day Deal on Display. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Seidio convert case for the HTC One. You're more than welcome to visit the convert at any time over at its official website using the link provided in the YouTube description box. And of course, we've linked you guys there as well to our own site over at daydeal.com. Unfortunately, there are no official dimensions for this particular case, but we've done our best to measure the product inside and out, so we hope you find those measurements useful as well as convenient, and they are also listed in the same YouTube description box. So moving forward, we have a lot to talk about, so please sit back and relax. I am going to make this video extremely lengthy, but try to keep it under 10 minutes. You may notice two products in front of us right now, the Seidio Service and the Seidio Convert. What exactly do they have to do with one another? Well, what the Convert is that it's an add-on kit that turns the Surface into a bigger case, thus naming it the Convert. So if you sound kind of confused right now, let me just say this. You can actually go ahead and buy the Surface first by itself. You can buy an add-on kit later, or you can buy the Convert by itself ready to go. Okay, Seidio gives you that option. However, the Convert is only sold in black. If you want the different case colors that the Surface is available in, you have to buy it separate, and then the add-on kit as well. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. If it not, just go ahead and visit the official website. Everything will be explained to you. All right. Now, what I really like about the Convert case is that it's really adaptable. Okay, this is something that I really want to push out there first and foremost. Yes, it is a heavy-duty case, but it is an adaptable case because at its core, since it is a Surface, if you need to travel light, use this. If you need to travel heavy, use that. You have the option to do so. Unlike other cases out there which are heavy-duty, once you have that on your phone, you're done. Okay, you can't really make it a light case. You have to use all that bulk with you, and sometimes you don't necessarily need that. All right. So let's go ahead and get started right here. I'm going to do this video a little bit differently. I'm actually going to dissect the case from it fully installed on the phone, as you can see right here. So this is it installed on the HTC One, all right? And let me go and show you all the different components about it. Then I am going to go ahead and reconstruct it, all right? Well, that way you have a full picture of what I am talking about. So let me just go ahead and pry this off the dummy phone first. Talk about these individual layers first. I'm going to go and move the Velcro poster into position. But before I get started on that, and my camera is going funky with the lighting, I apologize because it is thinking that is very dark on camera. Let's go and talk about the screen protector kit first. All right, so this is the Seidio screen protector kit that comes with the Convert. Okay, I'm going to go move that in the back for just a moment. You have a white microfiber cleaning cloth. You have a Seidio branded applicator card, pretty standard stuff with screen protectors. Then you have the actual screen protector itself for the Seidio Surface. Okay. Nothing too fancy. What this is that these are extra carbon fiber pad inners for the Seidio Surface case, because the Seidio Surface actually has an interior of carbon fiber. Now, unfortunately, this isn't the real stuff. At least I don't think it is, because carbon fiber is pretty expensive, but it's synthetic stuff. It looks pretty cool. It feels pretty cool. It's nice for them to go ahead and give you some extra. So should the inside of your Surface get damaged over time, you have a replacement. Okay, so that's what comes with the screen protector kit. Now, this is the Seidio Surface. This is the core of the Convert. Okay, once again, you can go and use any generic Surface case with an add-on kit, and you'll get the same effect. Okay, this is a two-piece slider kit, or case I should say, for your phone. I'm not going to go into too much detail about the Seidio Surface because I want to focus on the other parts of this case. If you really want to know what the Surface is all about, wait for a future video review in which I would just talk about that in itself. Okay, but there is the carbon fiber inside. This is kind of unique for the HTC One. I think they have it for a few other phones, but you guys are in for a treat if you're an HTC One owner. I really like that little extra touch, and that is the Surface. Okay, use this when you need to travel light. Now here is the meat and bones of the Convert add-on kit, starting with this monster right here. This is a very, very thick silicone skin cover that has numerous dust covers on it as well. Unfortunately, it itself is not immune to dust. As you can see, it's attracting lint like crazy, but it's meant to protect your phone, so it's understandable. It has dust covers on the top, one for the audio jack, one on the bottom for the USB, one for the camera as well, which is kind of flapping in the air right now, and coverings for the power button as well as the volume up and down the side. Okay, so let's go ahead and reinstall this on our Surface, and then continue on with the rest of the case. Now here's the exoskeletal frame. Okay, it's kind of a fancy name. Really what this does is it helps keep that skin on top of the Surface case. Okay, without it, it would be just kind of loose. You can go ahead and carry it around like this, but I highly would not recommend it, especially since the dust cover for the camera lens and the LED flash is very loose. Now, other than it being a polycarbonate frame that's really just kind of meant to keep the skin on, there's not really much to talk about. So you really kind of know what it does. It's just helped to provide some extra protection and keep everything where it needs to be. Okay, so installation of that is pretty straightforward. I'm just going to go into everything where it needs to be and lines up. And this is now the Convert on your HTC One phone. pretty much at its core, without talking about the belt clip holster, which I'll kind of do a little bit later in the video because that is a complex piece of equipment. All right. So as you can see on the HTC One, this is very, very heavy duty. Okay, the lip around the edges is very thick, and the top and the bottom are super exaggerated. Okay, they're even thicker than the sides. It means that if you happen to abuse your phone, it's fine. Okay, most people are afraid of dropping the phone on its face like so. With this case, since it has such a huge lip on it, as well as the screen protector helping to back it up should anything happen to go beyond the lip, it's your phone's going to be in good hands. That's all I want to say. Okay, and even if this seems way too big for you, remember you can take it off at any time and just use the Seidio Surface case. Okay, that's what I really like about this particular product. Moving on to the top, let's show you the dust cover and what they're all about. Starting with the audio jack. It has a recessed cutout on the back, which is kind of nice for people who like using angled connector tips. That should work just fine as long as the cable runs along the rear. Okay, so we go and close that. Power button on the top. It is kind of mushy, all right, and the sides, volume up and down, those are kind of mushy as well. They're not clicky because this case is rather big. Okay, that is something to expect. Moving on to the bottom, dust cover for the USB port. Let's go and pop that out and show you what it's all about. There we go. And the opening for the microphone as well. A little bit hard to see, but you see what I'm talking about. Moving on to the back, Seidio logo right there. Dust cover for the camera lens and an LED flash. This is a little innovation from Seidio because on other cases where there's a dust flap or dust cover, you're trying to take a picture, that happens. Okay, that starts flapping around with you. So this is pretty obvious what you do if you want to go and take a picture unhindered. Just go ahead and put that dust cover into the little flap right there. That should go ahead and hold it into place. All right, and you go ahead and take your picture. All right, pretty cool stuff. So let's go and put that back where it needs to be. And now let's go and show you this very complicated holster. All right, so this has gone over many redesigns from Seidio, all for the better. All right, first and foremost, this belt clip on the back is fully removable. Okay, in the past, if you broke this, you need an entire new holster. Seidio decided, you know what, let's make it modular, so you can go ahead and unlock it at any time. You can actually go ahead and pop it right out. And there you have it. So it's replaceable. You can go ahead and buy replacements should yours break, or if you're under warranty, you can go ahead and get one from Seidio. A very, very nice, innovative design, okay? Because they know that if you're going to be using it in stressful environments, chances are it may break on you, not of any fault of your own. The belt clip itself is fully rotatable, 180 degrees, I should say, 90 to the left as well as 90 to the right, and small little increments along the way. It is a face-in holster. It has a claw restraint on the top, okay? And what's nice about this particular holster for the Convert is that it is lockable, okay? Other Seidio holsters, you can actually have an accident where you glance up against something and then this claw loosens and then your entire phone falls with it. With this version, it actually locks into place, so that is kind of cool. So let me go and put this face in and show you what I'm talking about. Other type of Seidio holsters, you glance against something, that happens. This gets loose, okay? And that can happen to you. Your phone will fall out. That is not good news. You have a bad day if that happens. But on this one, lock it into place. No more accidents, okay? Even if you happen to glance up against something. So there is the fully assembled Convert case for the HTC One. Pretty bulky stuff, pretty rugged stuff, but it is what it is. Remember, this is an adaptable case. I love it. I absolutely love it for that fact. Let's go ahead and give you my closing thoughts and comments on this particular accessory for the HTC One. Now, there are a lot of cases out there that kind of do one thing for your phone. This is not one of them. It does multiple things. For starters, it's a holster. Okay, that's always useful. It's a heavy-duty case when your phone needs protection, and it's also a light-duty case for the days that you don't want to carry around all of that bulk. It's highly modular. You can go ahead and replace the belt clip. You can go ahead and replace any of these components because they are sold separately. Heck, you can even change the core surface case if you don't like the color at any time by buying a new one. That's always a positive. The only negative I have to say about the Convert case is that, unfortunately, if you happen to buy the kit by itself, it only comes in one color. It always only comes in one color, and then it's just black, okay? But it's fully loaded. It's ready to go. It comes with so much stuff. It can do so much stuff for you. Remember that it also does come with a screen protector. I forgot to keep mentioning this in the video. It's just a really nice accessory for the HTC One for those looking for a little bit of everything, all right? And that's all I really have to say. Just really check this out, guys, over at the official website and our own site at Seidio.com when you have the opportunity. What a mouthful. I am tired. Please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, as well as our Pinterest board. Thanks for watching as always. We see you guys next video review.